Hello, this tutorial is going to be on how to do a dry hire if you're even using the system to just hire out signs and cones or stands or whatever it is that you hire out from your company. It could be a VMS board, a set of traffic lights. So depending if your company do hires, this is how you're going to do it. So first off, when we log in, we always end up on the calendar. To go to the tracking system, we go to the wee dollar symbol there, click on that. End of the month, the system's very smart and it will auto-generate an invoice and look after that side of things. So that's when you're hiring out gear and that's all you do. You can create dry hires in here. In this tab you'll see you can add a dry hire. You click the wee plus blue button on the hard right. Yeah, so just go through, put the date, all that sort of information into here. If you don't know the end date, because sometimes when people hire stuff off of you, they don't actually know, you just leave it as the tick box ongoing, no need for an end date. You're going to be able to come in here and sort that out when they return it anyway. Yep, everything here, PO numbers. You can look up the street address there. As you start typing, it'll just pop up like Google Maps does. You can put any notes if it's quoted, that sort of thing, and or a reference to what the hire is relating to. So I've just put in, for this example, sign hire for a ceiling job. Yeah, click save. And now we have a dry hire open, which lets us now add equipment to the job. So we go over to here, add equipment, click the wee plus button, and from your shopping cart you can put whatever you want in there. So they might have grabbed some footpath closed signs. Quantity, you can use the wee clicker button, or you could just manually type over it. Up to you if you want to put a price in there or not, or do that later. In your settings, for where you set this up, this all should have been preset by your senior administrator anyway. And you can add more gear. Simple as that. Just a shopping cart, what they've hired off you, then click save. Bingo, you've got a sign in there. If you want to add more or reopen this because they've come back the next day to drop off some of those or get more of something else, you just go and edit the equipment and the system will track all that for you automatically. If you need to edit the job, that'll just edit the base information we put in there. If you want to create a task where a driver can go track time to it, it won't show on the calendar, it'll show on your open tasks. I'll show you that in a second. You can click add task and you could assign it to someone. So if I assign it to Alex, when he goes to his task, he'll see that there's a job assigned to him to do something. You can assign the resource and you can give them instructions. So that's landed in their task. If it didn't, you can assign it to no one. That'll just, then every single person in your company will see that task availably picked up. There's another cool feature, but if there is a one-off cost, like they've brought something off you, you've sold something, or there's a bit of an admin fee or whatever it is, you can put it in here, put the quantity, yeah, click, if you don't know the amount, just put in 0, click save. So it's tracking anything that might possibly happen to these dry hire, creating a task type things. And I'll just go show you just so we can correlate. We'll go back to the calendar and we go to tasks. You'll see that little wee hot potato we created there. Someone can pick this up and go record time and materials to it because you can see there that we've added that to it. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, so when you go into your task, there's obviously specific tasks allocated to that person, but then you can see the one that we created down here where it said drop off some fences, and now it's an open task for anyone to pick up, and they just get there by going to their tasks. Pretty simple. And then they accept the task and then off they go. You can see the gear that we added it, they can start recording the time, etc. Won't get too into that because there's a separate tutorial video for that. So we'll just go back where we were. So we'll just show you how we get back to there. So on the top tab we go to jobs, and then within jobs we have the dry hires, and then we can see the one we created there because we gave it that wee reference name, sign hire for ceiling job. Of course we can see the client name and the street location, and we could go back into that when they return it, and if they were returning it we would click on that, it would zero out the gear, it would then do the maths of how long they had that sign for, click save, etc. Now let's go up to the invoice button and click create final invoice. Job done. Yeah, and everything else, just click on the action buttons and that sort of thing. Thanks for watching.